إذا أهلا وسهلا بكم أعزائي على قناة I2G، وياكم اللايت هاوس، واليوم راح نكمل واحدة من المهمات الأصلية باللعبة. أتصور ما باقينا هواية مهمات، يعني مقارنة يمكن المهمات الأصلية، يعني لما أقول مو هواية مهمات، المهمات الأصلية. أتصور إحنا في نهايات القصة. عندنا مهمة أصلية أولى هنا اليوم. راح أنتقل. هو بالفيديو اللي فات حقيقة ما كملنا المهمة الأصلية هنا، لأنه صار عندنا سايد ميشن. قدرنا نخلص الملك الصغير ونوصله يم أخوه، وهسه راح نسوي المين ميشن. راح نشوف شنو القصة اللي دا تصير هنا. على ما اعتقد اكو بعض المهمات ما راح اسويها، هي حقيقة مهمات الصيد. اكو مهمة ثانية لها علاقة بمهمة الصيد، هاي هم ما راح اسويها الان، راح اسويها بعد ما اختم اللعبة، بعد ما اسوي المين ميشنز. مو من الضرورة اني اسجل هاي المهمات، لانه راح اعتقد هاي المهمات كونها ثانوية، كونها مملة حقيقة للتصوير، لذلك راح اتجنب اصورها. Deep Secrets of the Earth، هاي المهمة اللي راح نسويها حاليا.
Is there no one left to put our faith in? Don't stride around like you own the place.
32 متر هنا طريق آخر.
Our child's son whisked off to Meridian.
The Secrets of the Earth، هل هو منه؟ اوكي. هو دي اشرني 32 متر الى هذا المكان. اوكي، الطريق منك من تحت واحد يتسلق، لكن اوكي اذا اني في المكان الخطأ. وماكو طريق بنزول منه. كلايم داون دا يقول لي اكو طريق، يعني هنا. اوكي، فاذا no way. اوكي، هل القفزة راح تكون هنا؟ اوكي، احنا في موقف لا يحسد عليه، لكن على كل حال احنا ننزل.
Other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
اوكي، نزلنا.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
اوكي، اذا هو دا يقول لي لازم تكون محضر نفسك جيدا، واني لحظة نقدر نزور ال قبل ما ندخل هنا، لانه هو دا يقول حضر نفسك زين قبل ما تدخل. من المحتمل ما راح نحتاج للكثير من الشغلات، لكن اريد اشتري قبل ما ادخل الى هذا المكان، اشتري بعض الشغلات. وين عندنا مكان واحد يقدر هنا عندنا هاي المدينة، نروح هنا. اريد ايضا اجمع بعض الصحة، لانه مثل ما تشوفون ما عندنا صحة. وده يقول لي قبل ما تدخل اريدك تكون محضر نفسك. شفت تحت مكان عندي الكثير من يعني هو عندي صحة بالبطل واحد يقدر يستعملها، لكن راح اجمع بعض النباتات ايضا قبل ما ندخل. هذا من المحتمل ان الواحد ما راح يحتاج كل هذا الشيء، لكن ما دام ده يقول لي حضر نفسك خلينا نحضر نفسنا قبل ما ندخل. ونشوف شلون راح نكمل المهمة. الواحد قبل دائما ما يبدي مهمة يخليه يكون مستعد بصورة صحيحة، يكون هذا الشيء أحسن. أوكي، عندنا واحد هنا نقدر نشتري من عنده، وهذا الشخص. اللي احتاجه اتصور اول شيء خلينا نبيع على بعض الأغراض اللي ما نحتاجها. هاي عندنا الكثير من عندهم. زيرو الكثير من هاي الشغلات بعد ما احتاجها حقيقة اقدر ابيعها، لكن مدى ابيعهم اني، لانه دا اقول قد احتاجهم في حين راح احاول اشتري درع جديد او سلاح جديد. لكن في نهاية المطاف الواحد راح يقدر يبيع كل شيء. اي شيء ما راح تحتاجه بعد ما تشتري كل شيء تقدر تبيع، ولو وقتها ما راح يكون الى الشيء اللي تشتريه اي قيمة او الشيء اللي تاخذه تحصله اي قيمة، لانه انت عندك كل شيء باللعبة. راح تضطر بس تجمع الشغلات اللي تساعدك لبناء الاسهم مالتك. عندنا فري سامبلز بكل مكان ما ماخذيهم، يعني واحد يقدر يشتري هاي الفري سامبلز بس ابد ما مشتريهم او ابد ما ماخذهم. الفري سامبلز يعطوك اياها ببلاش، قد تحتوي على بعض الشغلات المهمة. هذا الدرع نقدر نشتريه حاليا، لكن ما راح اعوف الدرع ريسورسز. كان اكو شغلة ما كان عندنا اياها اللي هي هاي شكلها 0/4. اما بقية الشغلات الوايرات عندي 190 390 190 للنار. البليز ما عندنا هواية، فراح نشتري بعض البليز وراح نشتري من هاي الشغلة. اوكي، الايكون الثاني هذا سباركر. اتصور هذا كان، لا مو هو، والظاهر ما عنده منه، ما عنده منه. على كل حال مو مشكلة، نقدر نشوف عند تاجر آخر إذا راح يتوفر له.
I'll find a use
راح
for you.
أبقى بهذا المكان بعض الوقت. أنا اختاريت هذا المكان بالضبط لأنه يكون بي دائما النباتات اللي تعطينا الصحة أكثر من أي مكان آخر، لأنه في بداية اللعبة أنت دائما كانوا يعطوك النباتات اللي تعطيك الصحة أكثر من مكان آخر، فبس بعض الدقائق نقضيها هنا تساعدنا بالمهمة القادمة. بس نحتاج ناخذ الأنواع اللي تعطينا الصحة، مو الأنواع الثانية. هذا يعطينا صحة. بعد ذلك راح ننتقل إلى مكان آخر على مود نلاقي الشغلة الناقصة يمنا، وبعدين نسوي المهمة.
And one of these.
احنا وصلنا ثاني زائد صار عندنا النباتات اللي تعطينا الصحة. عند ثالث زائد نرجع. الحيوانات ما احتاج اقتلها بعد، يعني طورت الشغلات اللي تساعدني، وعندي ايضا ذخير من الشغلات اللي تعطيني، مثلا عندي لحم او جلد حيوان او ما شابه. هاي النباتات تعطيني اوكي. بالجهة الثانية الهورد كله او القطيع ما نحتاج نكون هناك. هيا نستفاد منها. واحد من احسن الاماكن اذا تريد بسرعة تصعد وتجمع الصحة اشوفها في هاي المناطق الاولى. تقريبا في 10 دقائق او 5 دقائق تقدر تجمع صحة مالتك كاملة. على كل حال هذا اكثر من كافي على ما اعتقد. هاي نباتين اخرين خلاص اوكي. هاي انتهينا منها. اذا نرجع الى هاي النقطة. عندنا بائع اخر هنا بالطريق. ننتقل هنا. عندنا بائع اخر تحت الدرج. هو راح ننزل ونشوفه. نسوي سيف وندخل بالمكان. هل انه اكو شيء هنا؟ على كل احنا جاهزين لهاي المهمة من ناحية الليفلز، لانه انا عندي ليفل واصل لل40، وهاي تقريبا بالعشرينات كانت 27 او ما يشابه، اتصور 25 او 27 ما اتذكر بالضبط، مو مهم. يعني لازم نقدر نكمل المهمة وبسهولة، ما راح نشوف اي صعوبة بيها. لكن دائما اكون ما دام حذرني قال لي اريدك تكون جاهز لهاي المهمة، معناته انه من المحتمل قد نطول هناك جوا، ومن المحتمل انه راح نحتاج الى صحة. فواحد يدخل هناك دائما يكون عنده كل شيء جاهز احسن، ما دام اللعبة دتنا. نرجع منا. لا، من اين هو الطريق؟ اذا لما اجينا هنا اتصور هو البائع هو منا، وبعدين الواحد يجي منا بعد ذلك هذا هو الباع تحت الدرج. الشيء اللي نحتاجه ايكو شيل 50 نوعا ما غالي. راح اشتري بعض للاحتياط فقط، لكن كلش غالي. اوكي راح نحاول نكمل اللعبة بدون هاي السهام، يعني هو راح نلاقي منها اكيد بالبرية، لكن ما احتاج اشتريها اذا كلش غالية. الواحد ب50 يعني احنا ما راح نقدر نشتري هاي الحالة الكثير من عندهم. ضيعنا الكثير من الوقت هنا. ماكو طريق اخر للنزول اسهل؟ او ليش دا احس بنهاية المطاف او بنهاية هاي اللعبة راح انتهي هناك تحت، يمسكوني وراح انتهي هناك تحت.
We had our son killed to guide
I'll come
us.
back later. That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
لكن يعني خلصت مهمتها. ليش بدها تطلع لي مهمتها في كل الأحوال؟ اوكي هذا اسهل طريق للنزول. اسهل طريق للنزول كان. طيب ندخل.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Okay.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Okay.
I underestimated you. Too bad now
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
اوكي اذا الحراس انتبهوا على تواجدنا هنا.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
راح نشوف what was this room.
Entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
اوكي عندنا شيء اخر هنا. لمحبي قراءة القصة. اوكي باب.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
غرفة كأنه هاي كانت غرفة انتظار، لأنه الإنسان أو الصوت الآلي أو المسجل قال لي أخذ رقم وانتظر، فإذا هاي كانت نوعا ما غرفة انتظار. شكرا. الطريق منا.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
اوكي. إذن هل هاي ندخل.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
اوكي راح نشوف ايش راح يصير هنا.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
إذن زيرو داون كذبة؟ كلها كذبة؟ لا يوجد هناك طريقة لإيقاف الناس الآليين؟
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
من غير الممكن انه يكون كذبة. اذا البروجكت بنفسها كانت كذبة لحد.
They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this? 2?
اوكي
Not gonna die.
عندنا بعض الشغلات اللي نقدر نسمعها. Okay.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
اوكي اذا كانوا دي يجمعون بعض الشخصيات على ما يبدو، شخصيات تاريخية. او شخصيات تعرف بالتاريخ الأحرى.
Want to discuss?
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
اوكي انا دا باقي بس في هذا المكان على مود اسمع هاي الفيديوهات.
Yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them. Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life produced some bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor. Please.
Tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Don't... Please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
بعض الأشخاص اللي تعلموا الحقيقة
Who previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since.
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run. When you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light.
Come on, Son's rage. That hurt.
كم سم تتحمل؟
Too close to the tribal primitive stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
على كل حال سمعنا هاي الشغلات كلها، راح يقدر يكمل طريقه منها، لكن قبل ما اكمل الطريق راح احاول اكشف بعض اوكي حائط هنا كان اللي ما كان يخليني اكو بعض الشغلات ايضا في هاي الجهه من نكتشف ايضا بعض القصص.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage we're talking, a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, alright?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
اوكي اذا هناك كانت فكرة لبناء سفينة او طائرة نوعا ما.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even... Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
قبل ما ندخل من الواضح اكو طريق اخر، ما اعرف اذا هذا الطريق راح يرجعني للبداية، لكن نسمع الى هاي القصص قبل ما
Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
اوكي، من الواضح انه إليزابيث خطتها كانت انه تجمع بعض الاشخاص، فقط تقوم بتجميعهم، وهذول الاشخاص هم خبراء علماء، اشخاص مهمين لبناء حضارة جديدة. من المحتمل انا دا اتصور هذا الشيء، لانه هناك واحد تكلم عن تواجد مركبة، ما ذكر اذا هي كانت غواصة او طائرة او اي من شيء من هذا القبيل، والاشخاص اللي موجودين هنا بهذا المكان من الواضح هم اشخاص مهمين، علماء بصورة عامة، علماء ذو خبرة في مجالات مختلفة، بعض منهم دكاترة، بعض منهم علماء آخرين. من الممكن انه زيرو داون خطتها الحقيقية ما كانت انه هي توقف الأناس الآليين، وإنما تصنع مثل ما يقولون تعطي فرصة أخيرة للبشر لحد ما واحد يكشف الانكريبتد كود على مود يسد المكائن كلهم بطريقة نهائية.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
اوكي، هنا راح نكتشف شيء جديد.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
اوكي اذا
Destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
لكن ما يعني الشيء ده يكثر غرابة أكثر وأكثر. إذن جايا هي اللي الحياة انقرضت على ما يبدو، لكن كون خطة إليزابيث كانت هي أن تعطي كل المعلومات اللي نحتاجها حطتها في إنسان آلي، وكل على ما أعتقد الحياة بدت من جدة وجديد عن طريق إنسان آلي أيضا.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves they weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East, like the Congo, like Timor, like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together, With your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
اوكي. بعض الناس ما قبلوا يكونون يعني مثل ما يقولون part of this، يعني يشاركون في هاي البروجكت.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You know... Get your hands off me!
أي شخص من الواضح أي شخص اختاروا لهاي البروجكت اختاروا لسبب معين. نكمل نكتشف حقائق.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
كان يحذرني من هذا المكان. ثلاثة في مكان. واحد منهم على وشك الموت. مغلقة وصغيرة لكن باقي آخر واحد. طيب انتهينا من عندهم.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then...
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. There is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in the auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
اذا في المسج كان مكتوب انه كل شيء مصنوع بالعكس، يعني لكن بهذيك على كل حال نسويها هاي مثل ما مكتوب، لكن بالماكينة الثانية حكت انه كل شيء مصنوع بالعكس تحت يمين. اول شيء نجرب هاي الطريقة، ثم يمين.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
اوكي لكن هاي على ما اعتقد اللي بهاي الجهة كل شيء صاير بالعكس. اوكي هل راح نحصل على باور سيل؟ هل هناك باور سيل؟ حصلنا على باور سيل على مود نقدر نخليها بهذا المكان مثلا؟ لا. بالنسبة لقصة القصة بهذا المكان
I'd have to leave something else behind.
اوكي النزول هنا طيب لكن من وين الصعود؟ اوكي هذه العروسة.
Found one. Looks intact.
اوكي النزول هنا. انستال. وهاي راح نسويها الآن بالعكس. فوق راح تكون تحت. منو بالفيديو قالنا نسويه بالعكس كل شيء. هاي راح تكون عفوا على اليمين. طيب تحت يمين فوق مثل ما هي يسار وبعد ذلك تحت. إذا هاي لازم ينفتح الباب بهاي الطريقة. سويتوا شي صحيح؟ تحت يمين فوق يسار تحت، لكن ليش ما ينفتح؟ هذا الصوت قالي انه هو سوى انستول بالعكس.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
اوكي هل تقصد هي كل شيء سواه بالعكس؟ اوكي حتى اليسار نجرب تحت يسار فوق يمين في الحالة. اوكي اذا ايضا واحد يقرأ من تحت لفوق. اذا من تحت كان خطأ ومن فوق كان خطأ. كيف وصلوا هنا قبلي يعني؟
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
كم واحد هم؟ ثلاثة فقط.
Not alone.
Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
نحاول نحرقه. جيد. كم شخص هم؟ طيب الشخص الأخير بدأ أشوف. كم واحد؟
A gift from the shadow.
Anyway.
But get moving. You have to find Gaia.
راح نتحرك. احنا في نهاية الغرفة. لا.
Need them soon enough.
عندنا بعض الأسلحة هنا لي ورا. واحد راح يقدر من المحتمل يستعملهم. قبل ما ندور على جايا. ناخذ اي شيء نقدر نلاقيه بطريقنا. تصور جايا هي فوق.
Full already.
ما نحتاجه.
Alert. Structural failure prevents access.
ما كنت متوقع هاي النهاية حقيقة للعبة انه او ليست للعبة ولكن سكان الارض، انه في الحقيقة هم بنوا حضارة جديدة وليس انهم نجحوا في صنع في القضاء على الأناس الآليين، وإنما بكل بساطة صنعوا حضارة جديدة. راح أترك السلاح هذا هنا، من المحتمل راح يكون اوكي. هل هاي جاية؟
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't all... I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
طيب يعني هي حقيقة هو السؤال يطرح نفسه. إذا جايا إذا هو المشكلة الأصلية هي بالأناس الآليين، إذا ليش يخلون إنسان آلي جديد مثل جايا تصنع أناس آليين جدد؟ يعني ما هو الشيء اللي راح يخلي يعني شنو المغزى بالأمر؟ هي المشكلة كانت الأناس الآليين، ليش نصنع ماكينة تصنع أناس آليين جدد؟ هل هاي الأناس الآليين الفكرة منها أنها الأناس الآليين اللي تصنع من قبل جايا هي اللي راح تسيطر على الأرض، وهاي الأناس الآليين راح يكون السيطرة عليهم أسهل؟
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, expert...
ما نحتاج نسمع المزيد، سمعنا بما فيه الكفاية، مما دا يخلي قصة اللعبة تتعقد أكثر وأكثر. أو والأسئلة المطروحة لا يزال هناك الكثير من الأسئلة اللي ما إلها جواب لحد الآن. طيب
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
هاي المرة أنا اللي فوق وهم اللي تحت. طيب
Welcome to Apollo. the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries, 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
إذا حتى المعلومات كانت مخزنة بلغات مختلفة مثل ما سمعنا لبناية الحضارة الجديدة. يعني على الظاهر من ما يبدو انه هناك المزيد واحد راح يتعلمه. انا ما يعرف شلون اللي يصير هنا. طيب اذا هو النزول من هنا الطريق. طيب ليش ما ينفتحون هاي الابواب؟ لازم يدخلونا في معمعة. طيب 7 هم المرئيين اللي واحد يقدر يشوفهم. لو نقدر نكتب عليهم. واحد تبع الآخر بطريقة بحيث ما يحسون بينا.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
الشخص اللي فوق ما راح نقدر نقدر عليه منه. طيب أستطيع أن أحرق هذا الشخص. يقتلوه. اوكي البقية ما يشوفوه. البقية ما راح يقدرون يشوفوا إذا هو قتله هذا المكان. فلما يرجع يوقف هنا راح يكمل طريقه. بعد ذلك إذا ما راح يشوفني راح ينقتل هنا. الشخص الثاني قطع عليه. الثالث هنا تحت هو أن الكثير من الأشخاص تحت. نقضي على هذا أو نقضي على هذا. ما يبدو هذا يكون أحسن. يوصل هو إلى أين؟ طريق مفتوح لي هنا. يوصل إلى هنا. وبعد ذلك الشخص اللي فوق. طيب ليش ما نقتل هذا اللي تحت وبعد ذلك نقتل اللي فوق؟ الشخص الثالث هذا عنده سهام نارية. الشخص أقصد أنا أقصد
You can see them, they can't see you.
راح يدعون بعد قليل. على كل حال أصبحوا أقل. ما يمشي وقت راح يهدأ هو بعض نوعا ما.
Can breathe again.
طيب
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of
قد ينكشف أمرنا. هذا الشخص
All right, new plan.
هم بقوا اثنين بكل حال. من السورة واحد يقضي عليهم. واحد يشوفه منا. ما أتصور يقدر يتسلق هو مع كل هاي مع سلاح الثقيل. تقتل وحدك على كل حال. قتل وحدك على كل حال.
Still sniffing around.
أقدر أستعمل ضده قنابل أسلحة أثقل. أكيد ما أحب السهام اللي تنفجر. لو كنا مطورين هذه في بعض الأحيان دا أحس هو الشيء اللي دا أحتاجه حاليا، لكن قلت يمكن ما راح أقاوم ما راح أتعارك ضد البشر. هذا الشيء يخليني أقدر أكتله بضربة واحدة سايلنت سترايك إذا ما يشوفني. ارجع لمكانك، منا راح نقنصك.
That's the last of them. Along once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
راح ارمي ببعض الشغلات اللي ما احتاج على مود اخذ الميدالية اللي هو عنده اياها. من محتمل هاي ما نريدها، اذا نضرب وناخذ هاي اللي عنده اياها هو. ما اقصد السلاح وانما اقصد شلون ليش ما يخليني اخذها. هل لازم القي ببعض الريسورسز؟ عندنا هاي 4 ورود ما نحتاجهم. طيب اعطني ما تملك. طيب احنا ما دورنا بهاي المناطق جيدة. قبل ما نسوي اي شيء ندور. نباتات ما نحتاجهم وراح احتاجهم، نقدر ناخذهم لانه اكلنا صحة. مراحل اطول مما واحد يتوقعهم حقيقة، او لانه الانفورميشن اكثر مما يعني اللعبة اطلتنا الانفورميشن كله بمرة واحدة. حقيقة دا ادور بس اذا اكو بعض المعلومات اللي تساعدني على فهم القصة قبل ما تصير احداث جديدة. سجل تصوير اي شيء من هذا النوع على مود واحد يفتهم القصة اكثر واكثر. لكن المفاجأة هي بهذا الفيديو كانت حقيقة انه زيرو داون مو شيء ينقذ البشر، كانت خدعة فقط. هذا الشيء ما كنت متوقعه. كنت دا انتظر انه اكو سلاح، اكو حل، اكو شيء خلى البشر يكملون يعيشون. مو ينقرضون.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tax smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
إذن اللي فهمناه من هذا الشيء إنه الإنسان الآلي هيديس أو الشيء اللي شفناه في المراحل القديمة اللي دا يحاول يقتل ألوي هو إنسان آلي أو برنامج مبرمج على مود يقضي على كل شيء موجود على الأرض. لكن هو بالذات دا يسوي تارجت أو هدفه صاير حقيقة ألوي. هذا الشيء بعدنا ما مفتهمين ليش. بعد ما يقوم هيديس بالقضاء على أي شيء راح يبدي البرنامج برنامج جايا يأخذ الكنترول أو يأخذ السيطرة وينتهي دور هيديس وجايا راح تبدي تعمر الأرض تبني الأرض من الصفر. أوكي هذا الشيء افتهمناه. هل هناك بشر لحد الآن محافظ عليهم مثلا مثلجين محافظ عليهم لحد الآن دي ينتظرون الفرصة على مود الأرض تنقرض الأناس الآليين ينقرضون وبعد ذلك راح تبدي الحياة من جديد؟ والسؤال الثاني ليش هيديز بعده يستهدف ألوي؟ ليش بالذات ألوي؟ ليش يناديها انتيتي؟ راح نكتشف هذا اكيد. اللعبة دا تصير اكثر تعقيد اكثر واكثر او القصة حقيقة لكن هذا الشيء جميل. ما كنت معتقد انه القصة راح تكون بهاي من هذا النوع انه البشرية تنقرض. اوكي طيب كلنا نجد الدخول في غرفة وهناك المزيد من المعلومات راح نقدر نشوفها ونقراها. معلومة أخرى هنا. طيب راح نصعد فوق، لكن اكو شيء هنا نقدر نسوي activate. نقدر نشوفه.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions.
Okay.
For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 rally accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
معلومات اللي طلعنا اياها هو الاستنتاجات اللي
Can't carry more.
نحصل عليها. البرنامج اللي كان يسيطر على جايا مننا لتشغيل او تفعيل جايا.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
راح نشوف إليزابيث أوفيس. شنو اللي راح يتخبى بإليزابيث أوفيس؟ إذن هي أيضا تعتقد إنه أكو أناس محافظ عليهم. راح نكتشف شيء جديد.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
اوكي، إذا هاي كانت جايا. ليز وفارو، إليزابيث وفارو كانوا يتحدثون عن انه يخلون كل سويتش بطريقه يقدرون شيء مهم موجود هنا كان تقول الوي. لكن هم على كل اليزابيث وفارو يتحدثون انه اذا جايا صار عندها السايكي مالتها او التفكير العقل الباطني مالتها يتطور بطريقه لا يقدر الواحد بعدين المستقبل انه يسيطر عليه، فاذا هم يحتاجون الى كيل سويتش اي يقتلوها.
Brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
اوكي، اذا الحياة نوعا ما انتهت في هذا الفيديو. بدي يسوي هذا الشيء كونفيرم. الاناس الآليين كانت في حين اليزابيث صورت هذا الفيديو كانت تقتل بالملايين من البشر.
Would benefit from antilopenate morphologies, though Campered forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
إذا جايا كانت تعمل دراسة لنوع من الثدييات واكتشفت إنه نوع من الأنواع انقرض، وكانت تشعر بالحزن من انقراض هذا النوع، وهذا الشيء ده يخلي جايا أكثر متقبلة لفكرة إنه هي تساعد البشر على إنهم ما ينقرضون. هذا هو المكتب. اوكي، هو المكتب. طيب قبل ما ندخل هناك نشوف بعض الأوراق. voice messages. عندنا واحدة عبر علينا هنا وهنا، لكن من المحتمل راح نلاقيهم مستقبلا. غير مهم.
I can't spare the wait.
طيب، من المحتمل راح نكتشف شغلة جديدة هنا.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it.
grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
راح نكتشف هذا الشيء.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
هل نجحنا في يعني كان وقت هذا؟
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
واو، هل نجحنا في اننا نعمل كوبي للفايل؟ اوكي، راح انتهي.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing, and when the true Sun King Itaman was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Okay.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked.
القتل ما يعني.
This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itaman away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
اوكي، اذا هو يريد يعطيني هدية للشمس.
As it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
راح نشوف. اقدر اقول انت مجرم، انت غبي، انت مسيطر عليك.
You're an idiot. dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then cleanse Cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs.
راح نشوف.
The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora اقدر اقول لهم ذبوني برا او ذبحهم مكان يعني مكان مهم او هم مكان مهمين.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events?
لازم أساعد النورة. هو داز جنود.
Device, isn't it?
أنا بدي أقتلهم.
And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Okay, إذن هو كسر راح يرموني هدية لإنسان آلي، لكن مو مشكلة، راح نراقب ونشوف.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these proud in broad light of day. Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turon ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
إذن بدون أسلحة. طيب.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
اوكي. إذا عندنا خطة راح نحاول نسقط الفيلر.
Gotta get out of the way.
تعال هنا. إذا نحاول نكسر نحاول نخليه يكسر هاي البلورز لأنه أني ضده ما عندي أي تشانس. تعال.
Getting ready to charge. I wasn't about to take a behemoth's charge either.
اوكي. تعال اوقع اسلحتي. يس. كان الكرابت دائما يخشون النار لكن نقدر
freeze canister on its hips. Cryo arrow shoots it off.
طيب.
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
طيب.
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with these lift attacks.
أعرفك ما تحب النار. سهم الخطأ كان. شكرا. راح انتهى امره، وعلى كل حال نعطيه سهم الرحمة. المعركة الثانية. سايلنس انقذني. اذا لاول مره بدنا نشوف السايلنس. هو يقدر يسيطر ايضا على اناس آليين. هربنا من المكان. يس. اذا هو كان يحذرني انه اكون مستعد، يعني بهاي الطريقة.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little good man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
اوكي، نقدر نسأل بعض الأسئلة قبل ما يروح.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the North Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
اوكي شكرا سايلنس انك ساعدتني. طيب نحتاج نرجع الى المدينة. Go to our mothers. هاي راح تكون مهمتنا لكن راح تكون مهمتنا القادمة لأنه ما راح نلحق. الفيديو هذا صار أطول من ما هو يحتاج أن يكون، فراح نسوي سيف وبعد ذلك راح ننتقل للمدينة ونكمل قصة ألوي. من هذا الإنسان الآلي حاليا ما نحتاج نحاربه، سوينا سيف. على كل حال إذا أنتم من محبي هاي القصة لا تنسون تكملون القصة ويانا. لايك وسبسكرايب على مود يجيلكم كل جديد من عندنا لحد ما نشوفكم بفيديو قادم. خليكم آمنين. مع السلامة.